Hello! Hello everybody,
Hello.
welcome to this Disco Elysium Return Stream 2, which is also just episode 50, and that's it. Hi, hello everybody. So,
I'm so small compared to you.
it's like, well
I'm
that's
like a little baby.
that's the kind of size I put as like everybody, kind of just, you know, to the side, because this general area is where the game screen usually is, right? Anyway, yeah, so
I look
browser would just
I look
seem
like
to
a
not be
toddler
working.
compared to you.
No, you're. I don't know why I reacted like that way. I just like saying no really loudly. Anyway, yeah, browser sources not working. The chat widget gone. Cap also does not move. She is silent. But also you can hear her. She learned to speak without moving her mouth.
Magic.
Magic. Okay, hold on. Let me put a text there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my favorite message to put on the side of the screen. My absolute favorite. Alright. Okay. Hello, Nandemo. Welcome back, detective. Good to be back. Hello, Jakul. I've been in a real detective mood since I've been watching Twin Peaks recently. It's really good. I have no idea about it. I just know that people reference it when it comes to when they talk about Gravity Falls sometimes. Chat's not on stream, yup. There's a character in it who wears red and blue glasses, and so I can't stop thinking about Solix whenever he's on screen. Alright then. Hello, Izen. Discoing it up to Elysium. Hey, that's a new one. That's a new format for that kind of message. Twin Peaks is very fitting for Disco Elysium. Interesting, okay. Twink Peaks, yeah, Twink Peaks. Craft stream, technical difficulty, speedrun, yep. I mean, this has happened before. It's not new. It's not that new. Everyone watched Twin Peaks, it's really good and influenced a lot of stuff like Silent Hill or the aforementioned Gravity Falls. Okay, interessante. This may partially be my fault, I asked Craft last minute to change my No, it's not your fault. The OBS just kind of sometimes does that, where it just... I open it and it just does not recognize browser resources, like resources coming from the internet instead of my computer, and usually what fixes it is just closing and opening back OBS. It's just... I didn't think about that before starting stream, so now here we are. I'm sorry.
Is what it is.
Okay. If I recall correctly, if Twin Peaks influenced the disco, but I know that other David Lynch works did, most notably Inland Empire. Okay. Wait, is there a thing by him that's called Inland Empire? Also, who is David Lynch? Because I don't recognize the name. I might be very uncultured here. Okay. Burr. Game. Open. Detective man. And the second detective man. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is my game? I'm very professional. Okay, Disco, just search it up.
I'm sure it's somewhere on your computer.
It's somewhere. I just gotta find it. Oh yeah, we didn't even explain. Cap just made a new thing for herself that she drew herself. That's it.
Yes, this one is from me. This one is actually drawn by me. The other one was drawn by my good friend FMS. Notable Undertale guy.
Very notable Undertale guy. You might know him for Poppy's Story, for instance.
Yes.
Very notable Undertale
Omega
guy.
Timeline Poppy Story.
Yes, Omega Timeline Poppy's Story. That's what he did. And does. And I need to catch up with it.
He did a bunch of Christmas.
Yes.
He did he's been doing Christmas. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it for the past several years.
I've been saying it Christmas in my head though.
Christmas. What else has he done? He's worked on a few fan games. Right now he's making Poppy Buys Milk for the 5th year in a row.
Yeah. I mean, I feel I've been so disconnected from the Undertale space for like such a while now, but it's so like weirdly hard mentally for me to come back. but out of anything, I want to really both catch up on an Inverted Fate and Poppy's story, and both of those things for some reason are just mentally really hard for me. I don't even know why.
I'm ashamed of myself, and I have not been. I'm not caught up with Inverted Fate.
Dang.
Despite the fact that I am credited on it several
Same.
times, because I made a fire animation for it a few years ago, and they keep reusing it. So I am technically credited on several of the recent episodes, but I'm just not. I just haven't caught up. I don't know. I'm just not in the Undertale AU space a lot these days.
It's just also so sad because look at this fella, right? This creature, Chari, my beloved Undertale OC, that I had a backstory for. I wanted to write it down, do something with it. I forgot about it, and it's been years since I thought up of it, and it still hasn't hit paper. Like the words have still not hit paper. And it's also extremely sad because, oh man, also because of relation to the Omega timeline. But God, that's such a weird personal story. I'm not gonna get into that much. But yeah, I've been feeling a little guilty about that. But also because I've been feeling guilty, I've also felt really weird about trying to return there in the first place or look back, which is just a mental thing. Anyway, Disco Elysium.
Yes, Disco Elysium. We're not playing Undertale, we're playing Disco Elysium.
Yes, I spent a lot of time playing Undertale on this channel already.
Hi, Doctor.
Oh yeah, hi, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
All webcomic reading abilities exhausted on Homestuck. They might as well have been, honestly. But also can't get back into. But also can't get back into Homestuck because I really want to get through epilogues first, and epilogues are such a problem for me. And it's been half a year since I've promised to do it, and it's still not real. I might at this point just actually get through a summary because it's been like 5 times I've approached the epilogues, and each time I've come out exhausted after like only a couple pages. So. I want to give them a shot.
It's what it is.
It's just really hard for me. It's not. It's just not a continuation for me. Okay, continue game. Disco Elysium. Is it me or is it lagging at times? Good lord. Okay, thought it would be a fixed issue. After a month has passed, seemingly no. Let me see how it actually looks. Hold on a second. Open on phone. Oh yeah, it is lagging. Let me see if the audio is or not. Yeah, no, it's the classic case now of the visuals lagging but the audio being fine. Shrug? Question mark? I don't know why my streaming speed or whatever it would be, it has gotten worse over time. I really don't know what that's caused by. I have finished the epilogues and I have thoughts, some good, some bad, and this is not Homestuck time. Where this going? Yeah, okay. Okay. I am streaming to you, right? Yeah, I am. Okay. So what's on the chopping block? Yeah. Dorgon or Megamix, the freaking tape. Talk to Titus. Right, that's the main thing. Apartment 10 still. Joyce is also a thing we can. We already ended on continuing that thing with Titus and the Classier. So.
Yes.
Oh, oops, sorry, man. So maybe we should just do something on the side first. Yes. And the music is over.
Oh, slaps. Dang. Alright, what are we doing?
Okay, I was thinking.
What's next on our to-do list?
I was actually again, first thing technically the thing that's actually on the top, except this, is talk to Titus about the Dorgunner Megamix. We already ended on talk to Classy about the Dorgunner Megamix. Let's do something else, and I wanted to see if we can do anything about that apartment because that's also been untouched for a while. Hello. Oh, hello. Okay, thought. The book says you must attain a Franco-Nigerian hard body at the nearest gym. What? Oh, hey, we talked to you before. She's still searching for a book, her eyes wandering over the colorful grid of soft covers. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband. What?
I don't know if that's true.
You were right at that time, a cockatoo? Right, this I remember. I don't remember anything about her husband. My memory is just blank on that, okay. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure?
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was. Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good. I really want to say it too. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Very well then. Where is he?
She's getting impatient, her hands now picking on a random book cover. There, point to the working class drunk down near the sea. Right around the corner, he has pissed himself. Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs. What? I don't remember, like, who this is even referring to. Is it, what?
Well, you talked about her, like, talked about her husband. Yes, like, you saw on the question list that you asked her about her husband, and she's like, oh, well, he's not missing. I just, like, he's out somewhere. I don't know where he is.
So if we point to the wrong person, then she'll be like, what, that's not
Gonna
even
be
my
like,
husband, what are you talking about?
I mean, if you say any of these other options as well, she's gonna be offended, I think.
Frick.
You chose this option, so
Okay,
I don't know. I didn't make you do this.
Friggin', hold on. Random number generator. One, two,
We're very
three.
goofy.
1.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
God damn it!
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
Okay, for me, for Harry, I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands.
Oh no.
You know what?
Oh no! She glances over your shoulder towards the drunk. What? I'm so not saying what. Something bad, I guess? I'm sorry I say stupid things sometimes. I didn't mean to not know what this is. This is 100% what... This is such a... This is such a me answer.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband.
Oh.
Although not that one.
Oh. What an interaction. Okay, but you told me your husband's alright. Oh. I don't remember this either. God, I am more of an amnesiac than Harry is right now. So is he missing as well? But you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
She takes a step back. So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends.
Ah, so he's just perpetually away, probably.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Dang, okay, so she hasn't seen him anywhere, but she is not describing him as missing because she doesn't wanna see him back. Ah. She has completely forgotten about her books, staring blank into the distance instead.
There.
Well, I think
She's
it's
worried
mixed.
now.
Yeah.
I think it's mixed. She is still worried about him. It's just like he's gone so often that it's like, whatever, at this point. I'm used to it.
Yeah, okay. Kim, is it just me, or do we have a missing persons case here? Don't worry, I'm going to find him and bring him back home from... Well, if he's with his friends, then he's still not really missing. No need for the police to get involved.
You're gonna have to take every side quest available to you.
Yeah...
You have to do everything except do the main case.
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't... Okay. I wanna... My first thing in my mind, right? Video game presents me with this entire thing. I wanna see where this goes, because clearly it's something I can do that's not really, you know, an evil thing necessarily. I just hope that the game gives me an option to investigate this or find out more without, like, forcing her to be in one place with him when she's like not exactly comfortable, right? I kind of want to say 1 in that case then.
I wouldn't be so sure.
He replies before turning to the face of the working class woman.
Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you. Honestly, I just think missing persons cases are mysterious. You're right, unfortunately our forces are limited. I'm sure he'll return to on his own. I mean, this one has the word goofball in it. No, I mean, again, okay, this is giving me the choice to decline again. So this is making me now think, okay, so maybe it is more like more of a bad decision to pursue this.
It's not a bad decision just because it's giving you the option not to do it.
Yeah, but it's
just
twice.
like... Yeah, twice because you're continuing on in the
conversation.
Like, continuing on in the conversation. Like, it gives you the option to opt out in any case.
Okay.
I'm not gonna push you toward either option, but just like, it's not... I don't think it's necessarily bad to follow this train
She
of thought.
sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like? When did you last see him? I think no, okay. 1.
Honestly, not that different from you.
She eyes you from head to toe. So let me guess, he's disco? Like a late-stage alcoholic then. Right, we're dealing with a cop. Harry, you don't look like a cop, like I'm gonna be... What do you mean by that? He's disco.
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
No, what do you mean it hasn't come down to this yet? What do you mean? She nearly begins to laugh. Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
What does that mean? I'm not chubby, and neither is your husband. What you're meant to say is that we both share a Franco-Nigerian hard body. I see what else. Okay. Just the respectful option or the funny option?
Whatever you want, my friend.
Funny. I
You
don't know.
both share what?
Franco-Nigerian hard body, softly round yet still in shape. Ladies dig it.
I'm not sure about the rest, but softly round sounds about right. He's not in great shape.
I'm not sure about the rest. She stops to think.
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining.
Okay.
The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds,
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Okay.
Wow.
Bright blue inner lining. Cool. Oh, like the Lord English coat. No, I'm sorry.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can complete the sacrifice.
Thank you, composure.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
She looks back at you, shaking her head. This is something I would do in a heartbeat. There's multiple things that ended up in the trash that I myself dug out, actually, in real life. Just because I had... Like, for instance, random pieces of cardboard I will never do anything with, right? But just the possibility of me using that cardboard for something at some point made me motivated to go dig it out of the big bin and then hide it behind a bookcase somewhere. I've done that before. Perhaps maybe not the best person to be answering this question. Well, if that jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand. He took it out of the bin? Wow, that's filthy. No, Juan.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library.
Oh.
He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Wow, okay. So it seems like then, if the worry is coming back, the more she's thinking, right, about it, then has she just been distracting herself from the topic in general? Her eyes become cold with recollection. He promised to walk back home yesterday, and he hasn't. No communication between them about that. Okay, I see.
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Oh.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case.
Okay.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
She genuinely wants you to know. Don't make her ask.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, I will bring him back. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay.
Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
But she still wants somebody else to, in some way, intervene, maybe? If she said she's feeling weak? I'm not sure exactly what that's trying to communicate.
I mean, she's saying that she's sure, but I think the implication is that she's not actually sure.
Yeah, but she's still telling that
You know,
to
she's
herself.
still Yeah, she's still telling that to herself because the alternative is she doesn't want to think about the alternative that he won't come home by himself.
Yeah. You sense gratitude in her voice.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
He gives her a slip of paper.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Okay. So if he does come home on his own, then we will know via him getting the information himself, probably. Mm-hmm. He'll probably get a call in his motor carriage. Okay. That's actually really interesting. That's cool. We're right at... Okay, and now back to whatever this is. You are right that I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
I went and read up on them, just like you said, and I even decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. Want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
She's ready to put that question aside. No. I'm the fricapatoo.
The what now?
The fricapatoo, and it's the one who always fricks everything up.
No, you're not. Don't think that.
Oh no!
You're the cockatoo who offered to find my stupid husband. Let's leave it at that.
Aww.
So nice. That's so nice. This is a really good... I actually don't think I ever got this interaction with her because I was too embarrassed to talk to her in my first playthrough.
That's all. No, you're not. Don't think that, she says, slowly shaking her head. The wind brings a strand of hair to get to her through a rough face. The fact that she immediately responded like that. Oh.
She doesn't want you to be the fuck upper too.
Oh.
That's so sweet. That's a good interaction.
That's a really good interaction. Alright, I'll get going then. Oh, I love that. You're still saying random stuff? Oh, hello. The musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. Alright then. Oh, there's a new thing there. You guys have anything new to say?
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
I don't remember this. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Composure Legendary 14. I think I already tried this once, actually. -1 through the bull. Yeah, I suppose I will.
Do you wanna?
I suppose I will.
No, I mean, like, do you want to put on clothes? Make sure.
Right,
I don't know if you have anything that improves your composure.
Yeah. In a sec, I just wanted to. Okay. What else? Do Maybells mean anything?
Maybe you can like. Oh yeah, you're doing it. All right. I was just saying maybe you can get more modifiers if you talk to him.
Right.
Just wondering.
Show him the flower. Hold on. Where did we get the flower?
You got it from the roof, I believe. Talking to Classy.
Oh wait, this is an interact thing. Okay, but I'm gonna do this first then. This is the wildflower you caught. Right, with the okay. One of a bouquet of mugets? Gets? I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh! Just Lily of the Valley. Okay, I guess a more formal name then. Alright, how do you pronounce it? I'm looking it up. Frickin'.
Muguet.
Oh, it's a French word.
Muguet.
Muguet. I don't know, something like that. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket. Actually, before we get into this, let me read up on the chat. Because I have neglected to in a bit, for a while, perhaps. Scrolling. Now my brain is comparing Disco to and Twin Peaks. Harry Dubois and Dol Cooper are very different animals, but both neurodivergent. Okay. Hello, Ployphrase. Hello, Udram. And now you know how Harry felt going into a murder scene after amnesia. You have to go everywhere and collect every quest and get everything I'm a bob and talk to everyone. My name is Undertale fan. Yeah. Thank you, Izen. As if the RCM was made out of goofballs. Clearly they are. By the way, unrelated, but in the meantime between streams, my favorite band, which hasn't made an album in 7 years, announced they're making a new album. That's nice. Death Grips. Never heard of them. Speaking of bands, I've been getting into Gorillaz. That's something. In real life? Wow, riveting craft lore. Craft, do you also have the box your phone came in case it's ever useful? It won't be. I'm in the same boat. Yes! And my parents too! Box, hashtag box gang, hashtag no box left behind, hashtag just in case. Exactly. Listen, that's where you keep the damn instruction manual, okay? If there is a specific, very specific case, you can just pull it out. I know I can look it up online. That doesn't matter. I want it on paper. Watching from the beginning at the quick speed again. Okay, hello JG Enigma from the future. So I'm saying from the future, you're in the past right now. Okay. Yes, I knew it. Alright. Flowers.
6 crumbling petals rest
Oh.
on your palm. They're white. A bell-shaped crown.
No, okay, I remember
As I say,
this now.
an insulin lily or a
This flower
maybell.
blossom early.
Girls pinned them on their boys during the revolution. Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay,
the petals
yeah.
altered with a feeling recedes.
Water flows under. Yeah, okay. We already had that interaction with Shivers. Okay. Sorry.
The purity of snow.
Just
I
checking.
prefer the old name. Insulindian lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
He glances at it and frowns. Okay, hold on. Let me reread that because none of that went into my head. I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Interesting, considering that... Oh, Maybells, okay. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. So military thing. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring the good luck. But he frowns. Okay. Hold on, is this a royalist military tradition? Did they bring you good luck? I guess I can ask him this.
It used to be. But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
Okay, do different groups just valuing the same symbol, I suppose? Did they bring you good luck?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
He falls silent and the emerging smile withdraws. Ah. Secret task complete. This was a secret task. Okay.
You stirred up some bad memories there.
Stirred up some bad memory. Okay.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too. Your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
I'm...
Oh my goodness, Gaston.
That is really funny. She just like, it feels like he wants the conflict here, but he's smiling through it through saying this. You can hear it in his voice. He looks at the old soldier almost gently. Okay, to him it's just pleasant memories while he is still mad about it. That's so funny.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston. But not while we have company. So, officers.
He cuts in sharply.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
The lieutenant quickly asks.
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you have to wait for at least a month.
Huh. It's just
Interesting.
special case that they were on the roof? Huh, okay. I don't know why I wouldn't have asked about this. I understand Jean-Marie meant a lot to you.
There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Because the circumstances of her death in a sense unusual. Where was the last photo of you two taken? What happened with you, Gaston and Jean-Marie? I think you pronounce that Jean. Alright, let's back up to a less sensitive subject, okay? Shrug.
Absolutely not. She died of pneumonia in her bed at the age of 79. This is highly usual.
His voice is coarse. Where was the photo of you two? Where was that photo of you taken? I don't know why I included the word last in there.
Revival Fair of 91 in the Faubourg district. A parade was held to honor Guillaume Le Lion's name day, and the Carabineers marched in the place of honor.
His eyes turned to the sea. You looked so happy. You looked happy in the picture, smiling.
This was the happiest day of my life.
This is said in such a matter-of-fact tone. It leaves no room for doubt. Damn. What happened with you, Gaston, and Jean-Marie?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south, and found my sweetheart in the arms of this wretch.
Okay, laughter aside, so was this a situation where he was sent as a soldier somewhere, and did did Jean-Marie, like, what, assume he was dead, maybe? Or something like that? I don't know.
I won her
I
back.
don't know. I think it's just a classic love
But while I
triangle.
was dealing
Perhaps.
with some issues.
He gives Gaston a hateful look. I won her back, but while I was dealing with some issues, won her back. Jeez.
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Oh no. Okay, I was wrong to laugh at that first line. I'm sorry. I just the idea of this kind of thing being talked about, you know, years later. Usually, I'm used to this kind of thing being referred to in like a comedic context. So it's just this last line. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just completely misread what this was even supposed to be like. He quickly glances at you. Oh wait, what?
Well, I think he's not. I don't think he's talking to you. I think he's just like.
Yeah.
He's like realizing they're touching on some personal subjects in front of you.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
He looks down at his boots, lips moving, but the words are inaudible.
Those days and memories are gone.
He nods and looks Renee with something resembling compassion.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, that didn't give us any more there, but... That kind of seriously saying you, and I'm, again, while looking at Harry, most likely still referring to Renee here, you hurt her, and in a situation where this is being said, and then Renee said he won her back, that's... That's the... okay. Let's see if we can up our composure in any way. I think I already have the composure stuff on.
Just making sure.
Yeah. This is +1 composure, the boots, of course. Yeah, okay.
I think you're all good. Just do a quick save.
Sure. Yeah, but then since we already did this.
The purity of snow always reminds me of...
Still, all you see is an old soldier refuses to replace his uniform with a civilian attire.
Anything else I can assist you with, officer? We still have a game to finish.
Do I scum it? Do I save scum it? I've already tried this before. And I don't know, I'm sure that I'll up my composure at some point again. Sure, we can wait until next time.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens' militia on this fine day?
I forgot about this. I don't think I wanted to try it in the first place. Let's talk some more about Jean-Marie. I wanted to ask you about the Union again.
Sure, officer.
No, nothing new.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals, you'll have this case wrapped up in no time. Sweet, sweet Jenny. Ask away, officer. I knew her all my life. Of course, officer.
Okay.
Memories are all we have left.
I don't know if I want to do this in the first place. I mean, okay. I'd be happy with, if anything, I'd be happy with losing this one, because I don't want him to relinquish his sandwich.
Then why are you even
A man so
trying?
principled about his sandwich calls for a principled
Because I
approach.
wanted to see what
Time
happens.
to get political.
What? Wait, I didn't register what was happening here. A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a... Oh no. What is politics?
This is what happens. There's consequences for your choices.
Yeah. I'm already tripping knee deep in politics, baby. I'm not so sure about this. What is political?
Too late. Daddy's already fighting the bad fight. Make it stick.
No.
Wait, please, please pick number 3. Please pick number 3.
Oh, let me read them first. What? Okay, sure. Okay, yeah.
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off.
Okay.
Whoa, easy there, Goldmouth. He doesn't have to say anything. Re-engage cop mode and bail out, if you like.
Back to police mode. Smile and nod. I have some questions, Gaston.
All right. Let's hear them, officer.
Thank you, Volition. I don't want to take away his sandwich.
I love that laugh a lot.
That is really funny. That is really funny. Looking at the chat. It looks like all of us are in the phone box club. I bought a new phone the other day and I found the box for my old phone, and it's safe to say I've never used the box the phone came in. Yeah. Though the pin that comes inside that opens the SIM tray is useful for 2 times. Yeah, exactly, see? Let's go gambling! Oh, damn it, let's go gambling! Oh, yeah, dang it! Oh, it's oh, dang it still. Oh, dang it, Lamafau. Yeah, the line! Alright. Is that like a known line in this game? That's funny. Oh, you know what? Since we're heading this direction, before we investigate any of the apartments, I want to talk to Cindy, actually. About them quote-unquote skulls.
There. Do you smell that?
No.
Can you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness?
Oh, this is
that
what...
sense that the world is in need of dramatic, even violent, reordering.
Okay, that's what we're doing. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Are you saying there's a communist nearby? 1.
What do you smell? The first thing that strikes you is the overwhelming brine. You imagine yourself underwater. A 100-legged arthropod scuttling along the murky silt at the bottom of the sea.
That seemed more like a Shivers type description.
But then, the unmistakable reek of seagull shit hits you. Buoyed along on the air currents. An acrid melody atop mouldering cords of wood rot and heavy fuel oil.
Everything in order, detective?
The lieutenant gives you a quizzical look. It's kind of a personal errand. I'm smelling for communists. I'm working on developing my political consciousness. Just taking in the morning air, like a normal detective. And I have to say one of these 4 things.
Yes.
I mean, here's again the thing. Because I don't want to just, since we're already going down the path, I don't want to just, like, not say anything. But I also don't want to say this directly because I don't know what Kim would think. I mean, this can go either way. The third one is, like, especially strange, right, to hear out of nowhere. But also, I mean, I don't know, I like it. I like it the most, I think. I'm just going with 3.
You're developing your... You know what? I just leave you to it.
Okay.
Carry on, detective.
The lieutenant lacks your highly developed politico-olfactory cortex. The smell is undeniable, and it's coming from that balcony up there.
Oh god, okay. You mean from Cindy?
Certainement. A precocious communist youth. A symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your revolutionary brothers and sisters.
Bro, she's gonna roast Harry whatever he says.
You know, you wanted to talk to her, so...
That's true.
A chance to establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
Ah. Interesting insight there, Inland Empire. Though I think also the thing about... I'm still not even entirely sure what's with the skulls in general, because those guys seem to think that she was like a prime example of a skull, but at the same time we're told what Kim says that they are much more violent than Cindy seems, though at the same time a police precinct might have a very skewed view of that type of organization slash not organization but group in general. Yeah, I used the wrong word there. Okay. Guess we're going up. Hello.
Give me a moment.
Okay, no, nothing new. Balcony. Oh, the music here. I forgot how creepy it was. Hello, Cindy. Is it crazy? I've never even noticed this red skull around these windows before. Okay. Hi. No, hold on, no. Just in case. I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Uh-huh.
Two options to say things.
Uh-huh.
Hey, sister. Let's talk politics for a minute. The idea of like a middle-aged alcoholic cop walking up to you and saying, "Hey, sister, let's talk politics for a minute." Well, you came to talk to her, so yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to say this first. I mean, well, no, maybe I don't want to say it because of a very specific... She wouldn't know who they are.
Or would they?
Okay, let's start with 6.
And what do you know about politics?
She squints at you suspiciously. I'm looking for comrades to help me fire up the Great Mazovian Sausage Grind. Harry, she's not gonna know what that means. That's something you made up in your head. My nose told me, no, we're not going there. I refuse to engage with what rhetoric is putting down with the nose thing. I refuse. I'm searching for a... No,
You have to say one of these three things.
3.
Pigs and moles, eh? Sounds like something
That's
out
nothing
of a
to do with
children's
communism.
fairy story.
It had the... I don't know. In a moment decision. Maybe we'll be able to talk this again. It sounds like a children's fairy story. It's not. It's very serious. I guess it does sound a little childish when you say it like that.
Yes, it really does. Whatever. I know someone who's into some pretty underground stuff. You're looking for Steban.
Who's Steban?
A right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting.
Whoa.
I'm not sure.
This is on the right track.
I'm not sure. I don't know if she'd just say that openly. I feel like there is a hook here. To a cop, right? That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying here. Do you know where to find him?
I might.
Will you tell me?
No.
Okay. She pretends to think about it for a moment.
The lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Is it money you want here? Take some. I've got plenty. Over 5 reals. I guess I should just give up then. Nothing ever works out for me. Just tell me what you want me to do. Side quest accepted. 5 just handing 5 real is really funny. I don't even know how she'd respond to that, but I'm sure there will be some kind of funny response. Just tell me what you want me to do.
A wicked grin extends across her face.
Of course she'd be yeah.
A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be bad.
Okay, sure.
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
With gusto, oink oink. With gusto, shall it be added? That, okay. I'm not oinking for you, come on, this is no way to treat your... Okay, yeah, 3.
Wow, that was easier than I expected. It's almost like you've been wanting to do it this whole time.
Don't you go psychoanalyzing me.
A cool, damp
Frick.
feeling ripples through you. You realize you needn't have rolled over quite so easily.
Oh damn, impossible failure. Okay.
The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Thanks, Kim.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Staban. It's touching, sort of. Staban's group meets only at night, in an old room in these apartments here.
Whoa!
It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight.
So it is related to the apartment thing.
Poke your snout
Yay!
around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
That's about the time the... I mean, I guess I don't have to meet the balcony man anymore.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you've had his meeting, you're not gonna...
Yeah, he's available now. What else can you tell me about this Staban? That's very helpful, thank you, Cindy. Why do I feel like there was a catch?
Just that he's a real communist. Not like the play acting you've been doing.
Oh, she noticed.
The rest, you'll have to see for yourself.
Why do I feel like there was a catch?
Oh, smart pig. Because there is. See, Staban's a bit on the paranoid side.
Oh.
He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
Oh, good. Do you know the passphrase? But you're not going to tell me, are you?
Why would I? That would be so boring. Now, let's see if you're half as dedicated a communist as you say you are.
Harry has not said a single thing about being one, by the way.
That's enough. Off with you then.
Wait, what? I feel like there should have been something in the middle there, what?
What do you mean?
Like an actual request to do something still.
No, I mean, she gave you the information, and then she was like, "I'm not giving you anything else." The catch is that you have to figure out the password, and I'm not telling you the password.
Right. Find the secret password. Oh my god. Working class husband. The working class woman you met in front of the bookstore admitted that her husband is missing. Chances are the guy is drinking somewhere with his buddies. Find him and bring him home if possible. Okay. I guess that is something that happened.
Hello again, officers.
Number 5, let's go!
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
So she does know them.
Interesting.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
You seem to hold you high. They seem to hold you in high esteem. I think they're afraid of you. Maybe it's just skull solidarity. I made up the sending their best part, but I did talk to them. That's also interesting, because they were all like, oh, school doesn't need manners. I mean, they would say something like that, right?
Well, empathy does say the amusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness. So
No, yeah, that's also, yeah.
She knows them. She's fond of them.
Interesting. I made up the sending their best part, but I did talk to them.
Figures. All of you are liars. They're such sweet boys, though, aren't they? My sweet, sweet wannabe skulls. They'll never be accepted, but their hearts are in the right place.
Are they, though? They were all about, like, pretending, right? Can I be one? Skulls are silly. What are you even trying to achieve? After that conversation just now, this is really funny. Can I be like, sure?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, then how's that? Okay, 1.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots.
Uh-oh.
No sirens.
Uh-oh.
The people are languishing in boredom and complacency.
That's not... What? That's not a good... What? That's not a solution to anything. Just... What?
This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
That's not... What? That doesn't make any sense. How is that even, like, any way to help anything? What? Catch you later, Cindy?
Seems like she's an anarchist.
Right, because, like, that's what the entire skull thing seemed like to me, even through the limited information we got about it from the jacket people. And yet they're calling themselves... I mean, aren't those two things, like, completely different things? I mean, that's from what I know, at least. Don't shrug at me, you should know. What's in here? I mean, I remember what's in here, but I was maybe thinking maybe there could be something new. No. Oh yeah, wait. Did we actually... Did we, like, do anything with this? Okay, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, those things? Chain cutters?
No.
No?
Shrug. Okay. Sigh.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
I think 10 was the... Investigate apartment 10 for the cleaning lady. The cleaning lady said the apartment should be empty, but there is definitely someone inside. Could it be counterculture people? Investigate and report back to the cleaning lady in the apartment building's hallway. Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That's not what this says. This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up.
You hear something. You hear a poor...
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant?
No.
I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Correct. Thumbs up.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. What did you break in here? Oh god. I mean, I'm assuming this is related to what Cindy was telling us. I don't know. I'll look around first.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. No reply. It's a solid lump. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackles is typical. I don't remember what the deal was with this door. Isn't this just a regular citizen? Like just a regular person? I don't remember. I don't think we have a reason to really... Well, no, there is this symbol. But I don't know if breaking in would do us much good.
You can do whatever you want.
And I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Wait, what's this? Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. I'm just pressing the tab key to see if there's anything to interact with.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No one.
Let's go.
This was the apartment you visited.
Yeah, I know. I just... Since it's still in the area.
Where would it go?
Huh?
Where would it go? What do you mean it's still in the area?
No, it's still in the area as in if we're searching around for passcodes or whatever, right? I mean, look, it did say... No, not this. Oh wait, it didn't actually begin, like, a task. Never mind then.
No, it did. I think it's one of the... one under communism, right?
This is the...
where is it? Yeah,
oh, find the
secret passphrase. Hello, Tuna.
Hello. Hello, Fullbound too. Oh, I haven't been looking. Hello. So paint the world red, haha, ultra kill. Barking for a girl would increase my morale. Wait, who said that? Okay, thanks, Jakul. Rude comment. And once again, wacky voice acting. Hello, Shcraft. I'm from the past. I'm enjoying the stream so far. I'm assuming you've caught up now, because I see you just chatting normally in the chat. Okay, I'll quick save again.
You hear someone walking around.
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Oh god. Then open the door so I can verify your identity. Are you cooking morphine in there? This is not professional, but I wanna ask.
Oh, come on.
There is a pause before you hear the door being unlocked. What? What?
That was smart.
What?
Huge win. Huge craft win.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous, you can hear it swarming with bugs. Okay. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. I mean...
In front of her?
In front of her? No, exactly. Oh, shoes. +1 to indirect modes of taxation.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Hello?
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
What the... What? Wait. You opened the door after hearing about morphine. What is... And you're a real estate... What? Huh? What? 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 Huh?
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20, at least. Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
If she has this kind of knowledge, you can't legally ask for it, but why not? Why did she open the door at the sound of the word morphine? She could have just not said anything and everything would be like, continue as it was. I don't need your idea, I just need to ask some questions, inspect them. I mean, she's giving us the option.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Nice haircut, hand back the passport. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
You need to be back in Midtown in an hour, but you've been staying here for days, apparently, according to the cleaning lady. What's happening here? What are you doing here? Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway? What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
I'm still holding on to the morphine thing. Why would she open it at the sound of the word morphine? What?
Because she thought you were gonna cause trouble for her. Like you were assuming that she was doing drugs, so she was like, okay, I have to just deal with this guy so he can leave and stop bothering me.
Oh, that's not something I clocked at all. I'm sorry. Incredible intimidation skills. Sounds like they knew how to have a good time. Reprehensible. Who lived here? I freaking... 3. I really want to say 3. I'm going 3.
Ha! Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
She smiles aggressively. Yeah, that is such an uncomfortable smile to look at. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stops, hesitating.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
Oh.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
I guess that could be it. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snaps her fingers. Huh.
The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
Okay. My money has also disappeared, I think. No, I think Guard has all of it. I'm pretty sure. If I couldn't have, it couldn't have been that much money. Those apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
Squint's eyes. Squint's eyes.
Who's she trying to delude here?
She's like immediately went into salesperson mode.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
It's as if they're real wizards, able to resurrect dead real estate and breathe life into bank accounts.
Breathe life into bank accounts, yeah. My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
I could think about, yeah. So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Okay. That's all, thank you.
Of course.
She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Okay then.
Alright, well.
That's one mystery. I guess we can talk to the cleaning lady. This is the kind of smile Bob from Twin Peaks would make. Yeah, okay, so now you're just constantly with that on your mind. I mean, understandable. I have Fiona and Cake Season 2 on the mind constantly in the recent times. Such a good show. You know, that's not a compliment. Aha. Okay, I guess I guess we can just take these, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody would have. +3 morale, hypno gamma. Okay. You have anything to say about that? Nope.
Of course.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you. Crazy that the cleaning lady had like no access to that, right? I mean, she literally works for the apartment building, right? That's crazy. Or access to that information, I meant. Do you know anything about a secret meeting that's happening tonight? Yeah, okay, so at first I thought the door 10 thing and the secret meeting were the same, but it seems like the secret meeting as in door 11, perhaps, which is also really funny considering they are right next to the capitalist over there, so
yeah.
that's just conceptually funny. I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Good people, huh? She takes out her handkerchief and wipes her nose. Yeah, okay. 10 XP. Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. Of course. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Okay. Lax women and sexual deviants, that's who'll come spit. What? Harry, what? I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow. These are some interesting answers. Just saying slow change will happen no matter what is also like, well, no, for change there has to be some kind of initiative.
We have to start killing real estate agents. It's so real.
That is.
It's so true.
But I don't know if I want to say that to the cleaning lady.
Okay, then the wizards are coming.
That's false hope. I don't know anything about that. This is just this.
Look,
yeah?
Craft.
Yes.
You have to know by now that there are many situations in this game in which there is no option that is not embarrassing to say.
That is correct, yes. The wizards are coming. The political spectrum, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Having pieces of media that are so good they are on your mind 24/7 is such a blur, yes. Yawn.
Yawn.
Two.
We won't be killing anyone. And you shouldn't say things like that.
I'm sorry.
You're a police officer. There's been enough killing.
Right.
I've seen it.
Sorry.
I didn't think about the fact that this... I genuinely, in my mind, it didn't even cross, like, as a thing in my mind that this is a police officer saying this. That there is gonna be kill.
She's seen it and known those who have been killed.
I really wanna load after that. Oh my god.
It's not gonna follow you anywhere, I don't think. Or you could.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move.
Wizards!
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fate.
Oh. She agrees wholeheartedly. Damn, so... Okay, so she's talking about... Okay.
She means clairvoyance.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Interesting. Okay. There's no good option here. Let's just save it at that.
Give me a moment.
Well, you gotta find...
Okay.
You gotta find out that this is a meeting.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at chat over again. I'm gonna ask this now.
What? No. Nobody tells me anything.
Oh. You can tell she's like... Oh, she's like sad that she doesn't like... Yeah. Oh. How about any unusual activity taking place after hours, say after 22 o'clock?
If it ain't my business, I'll keep my nose out of it. Oh.
Fair enough.
She shakes her head and mutters to herself.
I think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves.
Thanks, I'm off.
Alright, well, with a shot. What next?
I still don't want to
open up the communist meeting. The communist room. The room with a communist thing right next to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's an option, sure. Okay, this is still on the chopping block today to actually decide what to do with that. Since we're close to it, let's first talk to Joyce. As I'm really not sure if I wanna break in, you know. I'm really not. Not even Harry remembers that. I don't actually know what you're referring to there, sorry. Wow, base. Okay, hello.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Where was the frickin'...
Well, my missing badge. Since you have that now.
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Suggestion medium 11, how do I negotiate my way out of this? +1 a dirty alliance, +1 sympathy for your amnesia. I don't remember that. You'll never guess what I found, my badge! Repeat, sorry, because you were a little robot voice there.
I said, well, you don't have to do that check.
Yeah.
I have your badge.
I realized that, yes.
Did you? Wonderful.
She inspects up the piece of blue plastic. The fading green pearls in her eyes, scanning left to right.
Quickly, methodically, like an electric printing machine.
It is a relief to see a double freighter here. The situation is precarious, to say the least. It needs a quick solution, or we will have a bloodbath on our hands.
Isn't it the former double freighter? Or wait, no, freighter was... What did freighter mean, exactly?
Freighter means that you got, you were offered a promotion to captain.
Yes.
Yeah, you were offered a promotion to captain and you refused it twice.
Right, yes. Okay, so it wouldn't be former because the formerity is already expressed through the term freighter. Okay. You said contained the situation. I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike, but I need your testimony. Yes.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me.
Huh?
In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Oh. Okay, your employer lost faith in your capability, So instead of sending you to negotiate, they sent somebody that would just wreck things physically.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially I think she's saying is like, she was sent to negotiate, but then the person employing her was like, I don't think this is working. Let's just send some muscle.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
A momentary lapse of faith. Do you need a security detail? I guess I'll ask one.
They were dispatched after I relayed the Union's initial offer.
Like the first time that happened, there was no second chances in the employer's eyes. Dang.
Yeah, so the offer was... Yeah, a member of the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
I'm not sure if you remember this, but this is
yeah, no, I'm trying to remember. I think it is about them trying to say that every single worker would have like what equal power, referring to what the harbor does, right?
Yeah, the harbor company. Yeah, the shipping company does.
Yeah.
So that's what they're asking. That's what Revart Claire is asking for. That's what the strike is about. They want to give workers.
Which is also like, no, clearly Ervart still wants to have the most power out of all of them, right? Like, the fact that even if that negotiation would happen, right? That every single person has the exact same amount of power in the station outpost thing of White Pine. Ervart would still want to claim the most amongst those people, right? I mean that. We were told that he is a union leader, but he is corrupt, right? I mean, that kind of seems like that's what would happen.
Well, yeah, but his argument is that everybody here is corrupt, that the people he's fighting against is corrupt. So it's not like sometimes you gotta cheat a little bit to get what you want.
That's not exactly. That's not exactly what I'm asking here. I'm more so thinking like. It wouldn't necessarily be much better, maybe it would be better, but I mean, obviously I don't know, especially because one, I don't remember much from our first time playing the first 13 episodes right now, because it's been months, and two, it's just sort of, that's what I remember from him, right, where he was described as that. And it kind of felt like he would also, once he had complete power, he would also in some way exploit. I don't know. It's just a vibe, I guess. I'm not saying this with complete being completely sure of it. I guess that's what I'm saying.
I mean, regardless of what he wants in the situation, the goal here is to get the workers to have more power over their employers. Yeah. So I understand that part at least. Like, even if he wants to be the one with more power over their workers, he's still the goal is still to get the workers in general to have more power. So you can we can argue over whether he's being genuine or whether he has good intentions or not, but that's just what the union is wanting right now.
Well, I know that's what the union is wanting. Okay. Remember to try to commemorate my employees. It's still like the entire Hardy Boys thing. No, because. I don't even know what. I don't have. Again, like I mentioned just now, I don't have like a concrete thought here, like a concrete view of this entire situation in my head. I'm just speaking vibes, and I'm still not exactly. And I'm still not exactly sure. Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they exactly?
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Okay.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
TAS? Is that a real thing, or is that a universe-specific thing?
I think this is a universe-specific terminology for PTSD.
Yeah, that's what that seemed like to me. Interesting that she describes them as all having PTSD as part of the job description. That's crazy.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
There's a situation with Classy.
Yeah.
That she knows about.
Yeah.
We're getting Joyce's perspective.
Yeah. It's interesting. We'll probably get the opportunity to tell her more about that, considering we've already talked with Classy about it all twice. But I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
He was taken
I mean,
out
we don't have to give her.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna mention. That's what I was gonna mention. We're just getting her side of it all. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched that last Sunday night. What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Wait, hold on, repeat. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors... What's Crenel?
Crenel is the military contractors.
Okay.
So the Crenel is the company that owns the military guys.
That's crazy that there is just a company for that. Okay, that's like basically saying that they're like a hitman for like a company that you can hire a hitman with is like just public knowledge.
Yeah, basically.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once the investigation is concluded, executions will follow. As in, her company is planning that. Yeah?
Well, I mean, her company is not... So we're talking about the Crenel military contractors. The military members that they send in, right now they're following their main orders, which is just to stand around and look intimidating. But since one of their own people were killed, the guy who was lynched, they're conducting their own investigation, seeing what's going on, and so they might just kind of, start killing once they decide who to kill. Yeah, so an independent military tribunal.
Right.
Meaning
as
the members themselves are gonna do their own.
Interesting that she knows about that then, if they're just hired muscle by the company and the company itself is not even in like on good terms with her currently. That she knows about that.
Well, she said that they check in with her sporadically, so maybe after this happened they just checked in with her to say, hey,
we're gonna start killing people.
We're taking care of this. Yeah, we're taking care of this. Don't worry about it.
Oh God. Okay.
And I think she just like I don't think they specifically said this is exactly what's happening. This is what she's getting from the situation. Her analysis.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Dang, that's... Oh my God, that's horrible. Okay, what is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Oh my God, okay. You've made a mess here. I have to say, this is not a disco. That's an incredible response, I think. Maybe the investigation can team up, the investigations can team up, you know, share resources and intelligence. Boy, oh boy, that is not good. So this is like saying, that is not cash money. Man, that is...
This is not...
Yeah?
This is not disco.
This is not disco. Something something is telling me to press her here by saying this. But I don't know if that's the responsible thing to do here. Or not responsible... I don't know. There is this opportunity. But also,
no comment.
This is funny.
I'm always a big fan of the funny.
Yeah, I know. Still, I think I want to go with one here.
It was the Union who strung him from that tree. My hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
She grabs hold of the mainsail.
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Okay, so she is also saying... Oh god, okay, so she is saying just give the investigation anybody. No matter what they actually did, so that they can be taken care of by the military force before more people get killed? Holy hell, okay. Wait, what?
I don't think she's necessarily suggesting that you have to just pick a random person to pin the blame on.
I don't know, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, like that is...
Well, she's basically saying if you don't go through, like, I don't think she would put herself in a position where she tells the police officer to just like, oh, just pick someone. It doesn't matter who it is.
It's not that.
But I think she's also like...
To me, this... Sorry, I'm very sorry.
I think... But like, where she's just telling you frankly that if you don't figure out this investigation, if you don't, find a good suspect, then the military will just take it into their own hands, and they're just gonna start killing, and then that will cause the Union to respond, and they'll start killing, and then it's all gonna go to shit.
The thing is that my
French.
Yes, you're French. My thought here was if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast. This is not necessarily, like my thought on this. This is not necessarily like saying pin this on literally anybody, but as in find someone who is like, who would seem likely, basically, right? Where it can still be the actual person. It's just I don't really care if it would be the wrong person, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, her priority in here is just to avoid an all-out, essentially, war between the Union and the military contractors, and it just causing a huge bloodbath because that's not really good for anyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, basically, she's just urging expediency. You gotta do this. You gotta figure out this fast. Speed is her priority here.
Yeah.
The debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
She leans back.
These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Yep.
Man.
As I said, a bloodbath.
See, Kim, this is the great bloodletting I've been telling you about. I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? I think the confrontation is inevitable. No, I mean 3. I mean, seems realistic, but I don't think it's inevitable. I'll say 3.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true, Lieutenant W. Frater de Bois.
She looks at you, eyes damp from the wind.
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Jeez.
Yep.
I want to see if I can say the funny thing.
I have an indirect role. They were just
Every...
a member of the board. Absolute.
Who are they?
Cronell. They wear.
So...
The story. He was taken. Nothing. It's
What is the...
whether to execute one.
This is not
some,
disco.
Or it is very far from disco.
Thank you.
My only hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on...
Yeah.
Have you ever... These men working, as I said, a bloodbath.
Okay.
Many. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One
This doesn't
single
hear my
concrete
jam.
suspect
This
delivered
does
into
not
civil
groove my
court,
jam.
and I may be able to defuse this situation.
This is not Disco Elysium. No, that is not Solid Snake. Hold on, let me scroll up a bit since we finished that that conversation. Oh, actually, speaking of Snake, they have private military contractors completely different to mercenaries. I don't know anything about the Metal Gear, I'm gonna be honest. I just referenced that because I know that it's a meme. You know, Metal Gear predicted all of this. Okay. Actually crazy to have been living through the fake news part that MGS predicted and starting to live through AI part that MGS predicted. Okay. Metal Gear... Metal Gear... What does the S stand for? Which game is that? I'm not very familiar with the series. They literally had to change the ending of that game because it looked too much like... Okay. It's crazy there is companies where you can hire hitmen. That's just real life craft. Well, I don't know that. I don't know that. I mean, I kind of knew that, but I mean, it's like the fact that it's just in broad daylight public knowledge. That's what I mean. MGS is just in general Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Okay then. But yeah, okay. Alright. You said contain the situation? Okay, what can you tell me about Coronel? Okay, what does that mean?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend
yeah.
into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Not even just Martinez.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
The enemy isn't exactly the Union. The enemy is the military guys that want to start crap, right? Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. What can you tell me about Coronel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good,
Huh?
as far as private military contractors go.
Okay.
I believe they were once called Downwell.
Well, like the video game where you're going down a well with gun boots.
Down a deep black well.
Down in deep black well. Okay.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's also probably...
So they're a war crime company.
Right. See, when we were listening to Doom Mix Megatape or whatever it was called, right? And we were hearing about those atrocities, I for a second forgot that this isn't an actual even, like, this isn't even, like, obviously both bad things, but this isn't even a military. This is just like a contractor company. That's just hellish beyond belief. That holy hell! I completely phrased that out of my mind when we were listening to that. That are a private. Okay.
meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
What does that mean?
It means that, like, when war crimes happen, they don't report it. They don't, like, say anything about it.
Oh, jeez. That's... Ugh. Okay, anything else you got? Oh my god. So they are specifically doing that in countries that wouldn't report on them, but the company itself is still just in broad daylight. That's... Oh. Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
What's ICP again?
Huh?
What's ICP again besides
ICP?
insane clown posse?
Coalition. Like I think it's
from her country.
Like international coalition of something. I think.
Yeah, I mean
if I recall correctly. Chat can correct me if anybody knows this.
Some place from where she comes from. Sorry, I'm stretching.
Oh.
Could you contact the company?
Oh, there's a dog.
A dog.
A dog bothering me, sorry.
A dog, not your dog. Just a dog.
Yes.
Random dog.
Yes, it's a dog. It just randomly walked into my house. Hi, baby. What's up? She walked up to me and she started, like, slapping my leg with her paw. She's like...
Aww. Clearly, it's trying to kill you. Not successfully, but yes. Obviously. An attack. A gruesome attack.
Anyway, continue.
We were specifically talking about MGS2. Tragically, this is all just real life stuff. Oh, I guess I didn't have the knowledge of that. Insane clown post, goddammit, craft your mind powers. International Collaboration Police? Is that what that is? Oh. Could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off.
I have. And they will.
What?
However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here.
Ah.
Until they do, it's all on us.
Holy hell. That sucks. You said the deceased assaulted a woman. Yeah, well, we know about this, but let's hear her say what she knows.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Interesting. She tilts her head. Who did the passing on then? What did these teenagers by the canal say? I'm hoping I say those things.
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
The remaining contractors from Crenell, okay. What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
This does not come as news to us, but still. To your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
He exchanges a glance with you. Yeah, this does not come to news. Yeah, so Kim is like also avoiding saying what we know, I think, here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea to avoid...
Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk. Maybe on narcotics, too.
Continue, sorry?
I think it's a good idea to avoid leaking sensitive information to this employee of a company. Like, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it makes sense why Kim would avoid saying things around her.
Yeah.
You know, because she could just report it back to her side, and we want, you know, we're not necessarily on the side of Wild Pines.
The entire thing about also her saying she doesn't have the best relationship with her superiors right now, that also could just be bogus. I'm not saying it is, but yeah.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
I know the woman you're talking about. We have it under control. Don't mention it. And who was this woman? Yeah, that's better.
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
This Colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
Ha. Challenging success. I'm tempted, and I will answer to this temptation with a resounding yes.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills.
Huh. And yet he recorded all of that we just heard.
Yep.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
I really wonder if we talked to her before talking to Classia and she, said all of those things about her, relation with them. I wonder if the dialogue would have gone a little different. Because I'm sure that both Harry obviously Harry we would decide, but Kim would, for instance, be more willing to share that kind of information that we know already with her, instead of Joyce here.
Maybe.
Okay. Tell me about the others first. This Lally, anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was? Okay, tell me about the others first, because this would actually be new information.
One is a man, Corty, they call him, a nickname as well. The other a woman, Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
Okay. Corty, Phyllis DePaul. Okay.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
Interesting.
I can't remember.
There's a pang of regret to her voice. Huh.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Dang, I forgot I should have equipped my logic shirt for this. Whatever.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body, and Classia also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
She didn't say the name, though I guess if it's local knowledge, then that's fine to say.
No, she did say. She did say he was called Lely.
No, Classia, Classia.
Oh, yeah, she didn't. We haven't mentioned her name yet, but he's not elaborating on who Classia is. He just...
Okay. As much as the dental reconstruction we saw on the body, and Classia also mentioned that, I believe he says to you, then turns back to Joyce. What else? Nationality, accent, okay.
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Huh.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Only met him once, but somehow has such a fondness for him. Like, remembering.
I think it's just the fondness of, like, you know, he's a dead person, and like, my interpretation is here, he's a dead person, and she had some level of respect because he was the leader of his group, and he's a dead person who she didn't know much about, and it's like that regret of, like, oh, I met him once, and then I didn't get to know him at all after that, and he died. That's the interpretation of her characterization here.
Right. Where are the remaining 2 mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Right, because I was expecting more to be mentioned. For them to be like this raging revenge force. She puts her foot on the guard wire for balance.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
That's a weird way to describe the police. I mean, as in unexpected, I guess? I mean, vigilantes?
Yeah, I believe, RCM clearly are not, like, they don't seem to be very well paid. They're not like a well-funded organization. I think it makes sense for more well-paid military professionals who have, you know, as they said, this high-tech armor and semi-automatic got rifles, and who are going like, oh yeah, they're not as good as us, basically.
Okay. We still need to know where they are. We'll confront them directly. Okay, we'll steer clear for the moment. No, okay, just where they are. That's just knowledge that's useful to have.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Logic medium 10. Where are these mercenaries? +1 sent by the Pines, +1 scab leader murder bad reply, +1 clothes didn't fit right. Jeez, and I just mentioned my freaking logic shirt.
Well, you're at 92%. I think you'll have to roll double ones for this to
okay.
not work.
Fine.
Go ahead, try. Oh wait, do you have your
so
thing?
Embarrassing. You have no idea.
Do you have
There's
your red check
something
thing?
Wrong with your brain.
I forgot about that.
The lieutenant still.
The red check thought. I was gonna ask.
Well, now I just wanna load the game.
I mean, wait, hold on. Like, continue with this. What did the lieutenant still has his? So Kim is about to say something. We'll see.
This is so embarrassing. You have no idea. There's something wrong with your brain. Luckily, the lieutenant still has this.
Ma'am, with all due respect, I've been around Martinez, and there's a giant hulk of a man in ill-fitting clothes at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work. His heart really isn't in it.
Yeah, you could have figured this out yourself, but Kim is figuring it out for you.
Aww. Dang it.
Do you remember this guy? I mean, it's not a big deal. Clearly, you still got the information.
It's the one that was shouting, right?
Yes, right to work.
Right
to work. And you've talked to him a few times, and like the main thing is like, oh, those clothes don't really fit well on him. He seems weird.
Still though, we had that in the bag. I kind of want to just load for the sake of, hey, I want to take this red check still.
When was the last time you saved? Was it before this entire conversation?
Yeah, so I'd have to redo all of it.
Exactly.
I would be willing to do it.
I'm here along with this ride. On this ride with you. You're the driver. I'm in the passenger seat. I'll I'll follow your lead. I just don't.
No,
it's not like 100% necessary, but if
Yeah.
this really bothers you, you can do it.
It
'Cause
does.
either way, you still got the information.
The whole red check thing is really like, oh my god, why didn't I think about that? You know, like yeah, the precarious world.
Well, the good news is Precarious Worlds is 94% complete, so you won't have to worry about it for much longer.
Right. Let me just see finish seeing what Kim says.
Not a terribly good actor, that one. Still.
And the other one, the pole, must be in one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. She was reporting back to you while we were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Wait, what? I forgot this completely. Hello?
That would afford a good vantage point. Still, I hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
Okay. Let's go through all of that again, except we skip all of the dialogue. Okay, first of all... Frickin' why do I have this on?
Logic.
This is logic?
Yep.
Alright then. Plus logic minus what do we have here? This is plus empathy minus logic. That's crazy, okay. Okay. Fix it now. And okay, let's
You're back.
The
Good.
thought!
What can I help you with?
there we go.
More or less.
Frick.
Glad to have been. You're back. Good.
Okay.
What can I help you with? I'm afraid I can't. Did you?
Quickly, she's...
It is a relief to see a double freighter here. The situation is
He's
precarious.
memorizing your badge
I have
number.
An indirect role
Yeah.
to play.
I don't think you
I'm
got that
sad
the
to
first
say.
time.
They were
what?
dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Sorry, I already heard.
He's memorizing your badge number. I don't think you got that the first time because you didn't have enough logic.
Oh. Oh, right. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that it's I'm a little, you know, she's looking at it. I don't. Okay.
Every worker...
A member of the
Oh.
board? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Bye, Quixotic.
These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They're meant to intimidate
bye-bye.
the union into surrendering.
That's cool. Disco Elysium Deluxe experience losing at a 92% skill check. Oh, my brain. You do get a bonus if you yourself solve it. I see. I mean, I would expect that. Experience bonus.
Who are they?
Cronell, they wear...
So,
The story, he was taken... Nothing. It's a...
what is
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the... It was... If you...
the debate?
Have you ever seen these men, as I said? A bloodbath. Many. All we can do is keep the rest from... Yes.
Since you're...
Then we're on the same page. As grim as it may be. Not much.
Downing.
They boast a lot...
Meaning,
Yes. Sadly, if you...
do you know a lot?
In my line of work, it pay... I have. Or he didn't. This is information past... The remaining... That the man would...
This doesn't...
Last... Either way, that's a good question, officer. I don't have the slight... If you mean Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre, most likely. He
Wait,
wouldn't divulge his
now we
full
have
name.
had a little less empathy,
Only
and now we
one of
didn't
them
get the
did.
empathy dialogue
Bad
there.
sign if there ever was one.
Yep.
Dang. I think this one we can just return to.
I think it's fine.
One...
What would you...
She closed.
I can't...
The lieutenant...
That's alright.
He was 40.
This
Oh,
matches the
hold on.
dental reconstruction.
Oh, that's
we
not
saw
a logic
already.
thing that you got.
And
The
Class
lieutenant's testing-
also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed. Ah. That's why the eye color thing. Okay.
In a way, it was humanizing.
Okay.
They had to. They've gone. They don't have the same respect for. You're likely to run into them eventually.
97.
When that happens, I'll be in a better position.
One is
Okay.
obviously the scab leader at the harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Oh! That didn't even cross my mind. Oh, I might be stupid. Okay, that's interesting. So the guy that's leading the people from the harbor that are against the strike is part of the militia. Oh, okay, huh. Not the militia, sorry. The frickin' hired guns, weapons, people, muscle. Ha. And that's why the clothes were ill-fitting, because it's a poor disguise. Oh my god, my frickin'... How did I not think about that?
Oh, bye, JG Enigma.
Yeah, bye-bye. I'll catch up with the chat in a second. One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
She is poised and unperturbed.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a border keg. Does this not bother you?
Catastrophe.
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
I don't know. They'd fire you. I don't know.
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
Okay, Kim.
Yeah, and notice that you did not, since Kim didn't speak this time, you didn't get the other information about the other one possibly watching from above.
Right. Dang. Interesting. Huh.
But you did get 5 XP, so...
I mean, didn't I get 5 XP when Kim spoke as well?
Nope. You did not.
Huh. Okay. I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
Inland Empire. Interesting.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
5 days. Oh, jeez. I wonder if that would have said something different if we talked to her about this the previous day, because we definitely could have. If Inland Empire would have said like 6. That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Jeez, okay then.
Number 1?
Can you repeat, sorry?
There was another option you didn't check.
Yes. I just wanted to get my regular things on again. Which might not be the best thing to do. Is Tamien Espirita Core and Shivers. Yeah, we can go without that for now. I just wanted these glasses back first. Actually, I'll put this on. Yeah.
You're back? Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute, in silence.
Ah.
She wears fingerless gloves. Her fingernails are cut short and fractured, like those of a working woman.
Challenging success.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet. Observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's
God
surface.
damn it, maybe better empathy would have been good here.
She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver.
Oh, 12 versus 12.
Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
Interesting. She did say that she's seen death. So, what do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She breaks her concentration. She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century.
What?
Over 300 years ago. The sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
You said that you didn't, like, no, sorry, I can't, but that's how you read the story. So this is like the most useful information we have gotten about these tattoos. Because, so, what Classier told us about, like, you know, pointing to a thing on a tattoo, what's this one, baby, that kind of thing. That didn't exactly give us all of this information. Okay. What is the use of this map? What travels did the dead man take? Who could tell me more? That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
If you just go through all of these.
Yeah, I can.
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by.
I just saw
A
that.
silver cord, they would call it.
Hold on. The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. Wow. What an interesting tradition. Of the Dolorian century. Something we might have heard before, but I might not remember. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it. Wow.
Where is he now?
This one is going nowhere but the morgue. I've spoken to him. For now, the soul is fastened inside his corpse. This is not actually communicating with any souls, buddy. You're just assuming, like if you had that dream after you've had this conversation, the situation in the dream would have been completely different, I'm sure.
Didn't you talk to the corpse itself? Like, outside of your dream?
Oh yeah, I mean that...
During the autopsy?
Yes, but that is still also deluding yourself. That's more so a conversation with oneself instead of the person that died. This one has flown quite far by now. This one is going nowhere but the morgue. I would have thought that the first one would be the one more relating to be the one like relating to Inland Empire, because usually when there is this kind of thing and then immediately after that a choice of dialogue, usually the first one is the one that like, oh yeah, this is enabled by us getting this silent check, right? But this seems like an Inland Empire thing. This doesn't. But since it's the first, I mean, I don't know, I guess I want to pick this one.
The times have changed.
I want to see something.
Where is he now?
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now. Ready to exit the Insel Indian and into the Pale.
Oh!
If I've read his home address correctly.
The Pale, this thing beyond this, you know, the entire like collection of land and the oceans. They still describe this like as like some kind of... I don't remember much from the book about the Pale, right? But it was some kind of spiritual thing, definitely. So what would that... Do they consider that like this kind of beyond place? Like, I don't know, the afterlife? Just...
I think...
What? Sorry.
Well, what she's saying is that he lives on a different island, and so his soul has to travel through the Pale to get back home. I don't think she's meaning it in a spiritual sense in this situation.
That The fact that she smiles, though, to me, this still tells me that this is more. She isn't actually describing like, oh, I believe this would happen, but more so this is like what I know culturally to be the case. People say that this is like this beyond place, so I will say his address is the place where dead people go. I thought this was my thought about this dialogue. But I remember that the Pale was like this place beyond the maps. Okay. What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
Which also, by the way, is like, if I am remembering the info about the Pale correctly, is also similar to a lot of like conceptualizations of the afterlife, where people, you know, in different cultures would imagine. I don't an exact example. I don't exactly know, but it is like a pretty. It was a pretty common thing for like the afterlife to be imagined as a very far away place that is still somewhere on Earth. Anyway, quite a few. Vredefort, or the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He points to the photo. He started. Okay.
What next?
Sorry, I have something on my throat.
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Islary Age.
Does this mean... Because... At some point he would have had the tattoo updated after he made it here, right? Maybe the fact that it is on his heart reflects his relationship or what he felt about Classier also? I'm not sure if that's anything. Or if the placement on the heart is like a coincidence here.
You said you can't read it.
Yeah, I was gonna also mention that, Kim.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports.
Right.
I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
I just now realized that this is a sailor's tradition and he's a hitman. Like, okay then. I just now realized that. Okay.
In Martinez, looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
To me, that kind of feels like Kim has written down this very important information, right? And perhaps is already imagining the consequences of all of this that would be related with RCM interfering or being involved. If this is like a Shivers type response, outside there is a siren, distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter. This is kind of like recollecting, like, okay, yeah, here we go. We're bringing trouble to Martinez. This is what kind of that reads to me here. Which also interesting in the context of what Cindy said earlier. This man is no brother of mine, but this is serviceable history. Brother of mine. Why would brother of mine be said here? Guess I'll pick it.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
So it did. Okay, so it was taken by mercenaries. I just mentioned that. Dang. Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial.
Oh my god. Mark it down, ask Mercs about tattoos, leave it to of the schedule. Jeez. I don't like the thought of showing the tattoos to the shouting guy. I really don't like that. But I'll mark it down.
Do what you have to do, Detective Dubois. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
Right.
But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, thank you. Jeez, that's... okay. Perhaps another mercenary can tell you more about the Hanged Man's tattoos, the so-called scab leader at the harbor gates. It won't count as one of the people informing you about the tattoos, but could be interesting? God damn, okay. Okay, let me look up in the chat. My smart boy clothes today. Yeah, speaking of. Let's get back our regular jacket here. Oh yeah, we didn't even read this actually. Black monstrams, +1 to the indirect modes of taxation, affluent moneymaker man. Okay. These pear and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing, but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. Okay. Sure. We also have a skill point. Oh yeah. Precarious world. Homosexual underground. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what do we level up here? It's been a while since we've actually used a skill point on a skill instead of the thought cabinet. Empathy? I was actually thinking about conceptualization, not because I know that there is anything immediately that will help us there, but because, I don't know, I like it. I don't know. I don't know which to choose.
You could save it.
Yeah, I was thinking
for a time when you're having, like, if there's a check. If there's a check you need to do, and you're like, ooh, you know what, I can just upgrade it right now.
Yeah. What was this again? Now that I'm thinking about it? Because I always keep running past it.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing.
Oh, this is conceptualization. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Why does art inspire you so much?
Oh, hello. It does, yes. But what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? Discard thought. Okay, it does, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
It's a pretty good description.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
This paragraph feels a little bit shallow to me because, like, yeah, like, what else would be like communication? What just talking to somebody? Obviously, art is like would be considered this highest blah blah blah. Would I fit into the art world? I mean,
have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic.
Oh my god.
With that beard and those clothes.
Oh my god.
Disheveled and prophetic.
No.
Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Oh my god. Hold on, is actually architecture also art? I guess I have been feeling critical lately. That's stupid. Architecture is stupid. I would actually want to ask one.
Of course not.
What?
It's autism.
What?
Box drawing. Masturbation with a ruler and a sextant, or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture.
What?
While extolling the virtues of the pure.
No. I thought you were cooler than this conceptualization. What? No. Excuse me. I don't. That's. No. Obviously, architecture is art. Like, what are you? What? And what does this mean? What is the first? What about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
Okay, man. What? Just freaking rolling my eyes here. That's... Dude. I don't like this. I didn't think that the apping conceptualization would actually cause something like this. I thought conceptualization was cooler than this. That's sad.
Well, look, conceptualization, all of your skills are essentially a part of you. And this is just what Harry himself thinks about art.
That's stupid. Harry is stupid. Music and architecture aren't stupid. Harry is stupid. I'm gonna say 1 because 2 is just worse.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
I don't like how we were talking about this, man. God, okay, yes, you seek substance, no vapid representations and projections of social mores has made the fix substance. This is just nothing. Like, art, like, the first description of art, excellent question, art is diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, performative creativity, and like, that is like, yeah, anything can be, like, it doesn't have to have, like, a certain level of deepness to be art. This is what pisses me off. I remember being in art class in goddamn, like, high school, right? And when we were, like, using our textbook, because the art class was more theoretical, because that class was more theoretical, so we were using a textbook to just more so learn about art history, and in there was like a whole multiple paragraphs describing here is what high art is, here is what low art is, and I was like, okay, you don't have to make a distinction, like that is just useless. This kind of stuff really just internally pisses me off, you know? So if you want my stance, art is a lot of things. I don't feel comfortable making lines on what is art and what isn't art, because that is also that would just realistically would be highly subjective. And yeah, it's just... It can be anything. It doesn't have to have like a certain level of deepness. It doesn't have to have a certain measurable level of this is like you can just doesn't, oh my god. Just this is an arbitrary barrier he's putting here. That's what's pissing me off most. And I know that I know obviously I'm not blaming the game here. Like this is clearly also a pastiche, but yeah. Wait, but I don't have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that. What? Okay, if 50%
But don't I have to be 100%
Oh, yeah,
cop?
yeah.
Because you're saying half art critic, half cop, but
Yeah.
I gotta be 100% cop.
Well, I need to be also part sorry cop. I need to put that in my resume.
You're not gonna, you're not stopping being sorry cop.
Yeah,
by
I know.
accepting to be art cop as
It's
well.
just that I'm just, because the percentile joke is here, So some percentage has to be invested in sorry cop as well. Come on now. Okay.
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here.
God, I hate that this is...
Or go home.
This is... But the fact that... stop this.
It's funny though.
When you mentioned the whole thing about like, well, you start your journey here, but you end up in a better place later, I really hope that's the case here, because okay, here's why I was like thinking of conceptualization, like when I was considering the skill point. It's because anytime else when I had a skill point to actually increase a skill with, there was something in the world that required me something, so I had like a clear goal. I want to up this. Here I didn't have a clear goal in mind immediately, right? So I came back to, hey, what is a skill that I was interested in its dialogue, but isn't all that high? And I was thinking conceptualization because of the new name thing in episode 2. Like that just struck me. I've been thinking about it ever since, right? And like whenever we were just playing the game normally after. It never came up later, actually inventing a new name. And I thought maybe that was a thing of like having conceptualization that is too low. And now that I've invested in it, I'm regretting my decisions. At the same time, I want to see where this goes and to see if I can actually oppose what conceptualization is saying here. Again, since you said that these proclamations may end up in a better place than where they start out, So, we'll see. The 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition. So be it. No, I cannot risk another copo diversion at this point. Go away. Okay, 1, fine. We'll see where this goes, and I hope that I can be assertive about not wanting to say exactly all of this.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Derivative? Dude, like, iterating on past works is like the best thing. Well, I wouldn't want to say best thing, but like one of the best things about art. There is a reason why I like fan art, like fun concepts, fan art, fan projects so much. This is making me sad that this is like the immediate place Harry goes to when he starts thinking about art in general. That's it. It's all of this, especially since he clearly has such a poetic soul. And despite that, this is his first association with art. Maybe it actually is because he has some kind of deep, like, okay, this is like going full on like couch therapist mode, right? Which I'm not good at. Let me be clear, but this to me feels like maybe Harry has the kind of experience of like he has been wanting to express himself in some artistic manner, which is why he tends to lean so poetic in many scenarios, but he has been exposed to art via these very elitist contexts, right? So whenever he starts thinking about art in general, his first instinct is, oh, this is what art is, so if I want to become like anywhere close to it, then I have to be like this. I must, like, this is what my thinking is about this now. This is what why conceptualization is steering in this direction. Anyway.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, Art Cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
You were saying?
I mean, I was looking at chat, and ploy phrase. I don't want to really start a debate about this, but like, I don't know that I would agree that AI art inherently is not art because it's made by AI. I just don't think. I feel like putting hard limits on what can be considered art based on what technology you use to make it is not. I feel like that's limiting in some sense.
My thing
like
was...
Go ahead.
No, continue, because you were saying still something, because I wanted to both refute and to something else.
I mean, just the way it's used often is like, I don't know, it just feels like a limiting like association, like as doesn't matter what created the thing in terms of what art is, you know, like.
Okay.
Like like there are some people who would say, like, I've been told many times that my drawing using a computer is not art because you're using a computer to do it.
Okay.
Like, and I've been told that by people. So, and I know that the thing is like, oh, you're not putting any work into it because you're just putting text into a generator, and like, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but is art dependent on how much effort you put into making it?
The thing about that is when people say AI art is not art, right? That is not necessarily because the line there is very blurry and for a lot of people it is that direct because of the harm that AI generated stuff does, and because it's just observed.
So is something not art because it's harmful?
No,
I'm
describing all the. Okay, no. I have a different point. I'm saying that the use of calling AI art not art is, you know, making that distinction of not necessarily saying that in like literally, but I guess saying that this is not valuable to me. And I would say that here's the thing. I think that I just don't like AI, like that casual use of generative AI as it exists in our world today. And in general, I could probably also say I don't like AI art, right? But I also will say that I see how people can enjoy it, because there is also a lot of stuff where people try to say convince somebody that really isn't part of this discussion most days. They just kind of typed in a prompt to make themselves happy and then forgot about it, right? That kind of like having that kind of enjoyment of it, of seeing maybe yourself or your photo made into something different, that is like a completely also understandable human thing. That's why I would say that it's more so the more important thing is to empathize, but also demonstrate why something is harmful, regardless of what lines and what definitions you put on something.
Yeah, well, like, I guess to me it's like when people use this discussion of like, oh, is AI art or not art? It's like art is a neutral qualifier. Like, it is just a neutral term. Art is not always good. Like, it is not always bad. It's not like a positive quality for something to be. And it doesn't have anything inherently spiritual or special about it. It's just a thing that exists in our world.
Right. That much I agree with.
Art can be very harmful. Like, something like sometimes art can be very harmful. Like there can be plenty of slop, horrible shit that people make without the use of AI. And that's still art. It's just not good. It's just not very good. So
well, whether you call something good or not is also like a very subjective thing. That's why I opt to rather say that
all of my opinions are objective, and everything I don't like is bad. So
yeah, well,
yeah, I'm very smart.
Besides the joke, for me, that's why I opt to say that Not that it's bad, because again, someone might have a genuine enjoyment of an AI generated piece without like the entire like knowledge of what anything in that sphere, like you know, the entire discussion of AI art and what artists think about it and stuff like that. Without all of that knowledge, they can just have an enjoyment of it. That's why I opt to say harmful instead of bad. That's why.
I wouldn't say it's always harmful. I feel like the environmental aspects of AI, like image generation, are a little bit overblown, because the environmental impact from an AI generated image is not more than the environmental impact of just typing into Google.
I've seen some much different stuff on that than what you just said.
Yeah. Well, like, people don't really it's true that it does have an environmental impact, but it is not more environmental impact than most people who are terminally online do in their everyday life. Like, if you're streaming, that still does have an environmental impact.
Yes,
if you're
yes.
doing heavy-duty gaming all the time, that's also an environmental impact. And, using an image generation software does have an environmental impact, but it's not more or less than what people generally use in their day-to-day life.
That's the thing, though. Is it like because I'm here I'm just thinking about all of the news about data centers and how much like carbon footprints of companies that have adopted generative AI into their entire workflow and stuff, and what they offer have increased since introducing generative AI into their stuff. Like, that's what I'm thinking about right now.
Yes, but they were increasing regardless already, and there's already a lot being used. Like the water thing is like, yeah, the data centers are not only used for, the data centers are used for a lot of things.
Well, yes, but again, the news that I've seen is again very much related to, this is specifically for or more heavy duty on the generative AI side. I don't like having this discussion right now in the middle of the stream.
That's okay. We can just move on. It's just I just saw in the chat, and I don't know. We can move on. It's fine.
It's not okay. I wanted to say one more thing at the end there, but now it's completely out of my head. Let me just catch up with the stream chat. What I wanted to say about this is what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say about the harmful thing is not about the environment, although I was gonna mention that, because all I see about it is specifically that, yes, you can compare it to regular use of technology every day, but it is something like still measurably different from the stuff that I've seen online about it, right? But I'm also was more so talking about like the cultural aspect and propagation of anti-intellectualism, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah. Anyway, Disco Elysium.
No, not Disco Elysium, because I was gonna catch up with the stream chat.
Disco Elysium stream chat.
Can't watch right now, but still wanted to pop in and say hi. Hello, Betty. Conceptualization. Okay, quickly get some type and a banana. It's time to create art. Okay, I don't want to go into that conversation. Completely not. Have you seen brutalist Soviet buildings? Sure. And that wouldn't disqualify architecture from being art, the fact that those exist. A lot of things can be art, but we are sure that AI was one of those things that can... Yeah, well, I like saying that for the shorthand. Sorry that your message kind of spawned that entire discussion. I'm sorry, ploy phrase. Savoir-faire failure. You could make millions with art. Have you seen modern art? Just strokes of pretty Yeah, that is... You know what? That is something also that a stance that... Disco Elysium would probably make fun of also. Okay, but derivative is used to refer to exclusively works with no original thoughts. It does not refer to all works that continue from another work. I've seen it used in I've seen it used in other contexts. I've definitely seen it used in other contexts.
I mean, arguably everything is derivative. And
that's the thing.
Original
I guess this
thoughts
is
are it's very difficult to decide what is an original thought or not. If you look, I was watching the Undertale anniversary stream, and Toby, every other sentence, Toby Fox would be going oh yeah, and this was directly inspired by this game that I played.
That's the thing, though.
This music is directly inspired by this thing.
I think that's just a difference of personal definition, where Udyrama most likely just associates derivative with uninspired copying instead of, again, inspiration. So I think this is just a difference in that, and not really worth discussing over, probably. Especially since I want to move on, but I wanted to still check on the chat. I hear derivative and imagine Frank Reynolds dressed as an art critic. Who's Frank Reynolds? I don't know. Okay, well, we
just
have this
an ordinary
still.
wall. Nothing to see here.
You have a keen aesthetic sensibility. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. Alright, well, quick save.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah.
Whop.
Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
We already tried this multiple times. I'm tempted to actually load here, because, yeah, we've been here before a couple times, and those couple times we failed, so... Well, no, it was just one time, but I think I tried to reattempt it by increasing my conceptualization with a clothing item, I'm pretty sure. At this point, I want to see load. I want to see if we can just do it.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to... Yeah.
Dang.
Why?
Just an ordinary wall.
It's
Nothing
still
to see
just
here.
17, jeez.
Yeah.
Why must we stop?
Okay. I won't be sitting all day here, because clearly it's
just
meant to be
ordinary
impossible.
Wall. Nothing to see.
Probably
here.
only for players
Why
that prioritize the intellect more.
Just an ordinary
with their
wall.
build.
Yeah.
Why must?
So I won't spend too much time. Unlike the
just an ordinary
the check
wall.
with the glowing
Why?
man, with the light bending man. Oh god damn it! Don't save game here. This is not what I meant to do. I don't think you can actually save mid dialogue. So
just an ordinary
okay,
wall. Yeah.
This is probably also meant to be a very late game thing.
Just an ordinary wall. Yeah.
Oh, the game
Why?
moved. I just noticed that.
Just an ordinary wall. Because you see it.
Just an ordinary wall.
Finally, this wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Alright then, I guess we're doing it. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
Oh, Wallfather.
My god. Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it. No, there's nothing to... Okay, you know what? Yeah, one, sure.
He sounds tired of it all.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You already have the heavy fuel oil to use as paint. It's red. And Cindy the Skull has a paintbrush.
Oh no.
This is
Oh no. First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty. Jesus Christ. I already have the paint, I just need to get a paintbrush from Cindy the Skull. Oh mein Gott. Oh dang it, oh dang it. Okay, I'm not counting all the oh dang it's. Okay. Yeah, one.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
The lieutenant looks up at the wall reluctantly, then back at you.
If you must.
He sighs, then adds in a resigned tone, if you must. Yay! Add even more beauty to the wall. You have seen an exceptionally beautiful wall in Martinez, near the pier, and have decided to add to its beauty artistically. This will take a brush first. Who would have one? Then paint, and then the act itself. Okay, God. We do have. Hold on. Oh no, I was mistaken for some. We could paint with the fuel clearly, or the blue medicinal spirit. That's funny that the sell price is 6 real for you know, the entire hassle that took. Kind of funny to think about. Okay, I thought we did have like a paint item for some reason. Don't remember why. I guess we can go talk to her. I still wanna at least end the part by talking to Titus again.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Cindy, I'm going to need your paintbrush.
What for?
I'm doing renovation. It's boring but necessary. For my motor carriage, we're going undercover. The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people. For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Her eyes narrow to slits. Interesting that she started with that. To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Anything is sad and crap, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. Grand art, art deluxe, the ARTSIEST, the most groundbreaking, the... I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. You know what? I like the honesty in this one.
Then you have time to find your own fucking brush.
Cool, no brush then, not a problem. Do we paint with our hands the frickin' wall? You'll see, you will all see and tremble. To crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy. I don't know why I'm struggling with this one. You know what? I want to say 1.
You're about to cry internally, aren't you, Piggy? Oh, pathetic. Just give up. Art isn't for you.
She utters a disappointing grunt. Conceptualization impossible 18. Attempt to explain your artistic intentions. +1, you're aware of Cindy's living conditions. Huh. That's... Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's a red one too. That's... Maybe the game expects you to fail here.
Hello again, officers.
I mean, probably.
Have you come to admire my mural?
Fine, let's try it.
They
You
do
are art
say
cop.
the painter always paints his own portrait.
Right, we aren't one yet. That's true. They do say the painter always paints his own portrait. Man, that's like... God damn it. I'm going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside to show people what it's like. Man, that's lame.
No, it's great.
No.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, Piggo.
Stop belittling me, Cindy. What if I add some interpretive dance? Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art. I really like the desperateness here.
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead.
Aww.
Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits.
You see a real sad sack, you know that. Go ahead then. She drops the paintbrush at your feet. Yes, pity points. Pick up the brush.
Sure, anytime. Us shit artists have to help one another.
Huh.
Besides, I was out of fuel oil anyway.
She looks down at the wall and frowns. Scrap artists have to help one another. That's interesting. I feel like you could think about that a little more.
The right idea is not coming to her. It's excruciating.
Oh, dang. So she's in an art blog, so that's why she gave up so easily at that point? Dang.
You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your Kanema? Red-dyed heavy fuel
Oh my
oil,
god.
paint, and a brush. You're ready to do this.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm so sorry, Kim. We're using your stuff. Oh wait, no, that was our. Never mind. That's fine then. Okay, let's try. Let's see. Oh, dang it? Question mark? Can't stop winning. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, oops, no. Quick save.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
That's... Wow, the first one, huh? Okay, I love your Kuno. Mother of all walls, I like that. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful is going to happen. No parking. I like that one as well. Let the wall remain blank for now. Leave. Huh?
You can either go for funny or earnest.
I think the line is still blurry between those two.
I don't know, there are a couple earnest options here.
Oh, what? That would give me points towards art cop, I guess? Is there a thing like art cop here? No. There isn't. Something beautiful is going to happen is calling to me, but also Mother of all walls. I like that one as well. Maybe a little more something beautiful is going to happen. I think I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, I'm gonna click in 3, 2, and I'm gonna wait if I change my decision. 1, no I haven't. Wow! What a pose. Nice. That's actually a really good font.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Huh.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
Yeah, sorry, Cam. Just had to be done. The lieutenant nods in appreciation. It doesn't sound sincere. Very funny. Alright. Now we're done with that. Oh, I didn't actually... Ah, dang it. I didn't read the description for the paintbrush. Okay, I want to see what Cindy has to say. If anything. Crying. I hadn't gotten option 4 in my playthroughs. Which one was option 4? Was it the, like, human diagram body thing?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my
Okay,
mural?
nope. She doesn't say anything. Maybe next day. Okay. I would like to end somewhat soon. And I said that I wanted to end on the tightest thing, but there is still this flying in the air, which I am very much not confident about in the slightest.
It depends on how soon you want to be it, because those big interview sessions go on for a while.
That's true, actually. You know what? It is, for my standards, it isn't all that late, but I'm getting a little tired from the talking to the point where I might not be able to give it enough focus if it is gonna be a longer interview session, considering that it is the main plot. So I don't actually know. You ate her paintbrush. Yeah, exactly. Where the hell did it go? Why can't you give it back? Yeah, like, item lost. It literally said item lost Cindy's paintbrush. Like, what was that about? Okay. I think curiosity is getting to me. It's probably not a good decision. However, flowy and everything.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Alright, 72.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Uh-oh.
After you, detective.
Oh, he's in it. Interesting. This doesn't really look like a meeting space, but it does have the antlers here. A flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography. Ooh. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Do they? 9mm bullet. And it's weren't we looking for a bullet? No, we were looking for a weapon. Saramirizian lounge jacket, +1 conceptualization. A classic white summer jacket, loved by both the Saramizian Communist Party and... Wait, Wait, so what is this? Is this something we know of, or... Because I'm not actually sure here.
I don't know.
And,
I don't think so.
And the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. This is conceptualization, huh? We got that bullet, right? Where's the bullet? Where'd the bullet go? Oh, bullets, hello. You've got one oh, jeez. I did not know. Oh man, okay. Huh. That sure is something, then.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Dang, okay.
Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Oh yeah, I remember having that conversation. Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Marzov on their bedroom? Kim, you might have to admit that this Kraz Marzov bears a striking resemblance to me. Father Marzov, the hero of the working class, salute the statue. 1.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
He looks around before mumbling to himself. 2.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Kraz Marzov?
Oh yeah, he remembers that conversation. I have to consider and investigate all possibilities. No, it's purely coincidental. I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying that we look alike. 1.
Except that Kraz Marzov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now.
Just humor me for a moment. Don't you see the resemblance? You're right, this is silly. One.
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns, but it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
How do you know? The bust is probably just a romanticized depiction anyway. Maybe this bust shows him before he started drinking. Yeah, I have a problem with alcohol. One.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features then.
This lieutenant leans closer to the scope. He's just playing into it. That's so funny.
Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
He puts a finger on a pale dot, embellishing the bust's cheekbone. I can't tell, I can't see my face. I definitely don't have I can't tell. I can't see my face.
Alright, but here's the big thing. Krasmasov looks Samaran, and you don't.
No, he doesn't. This is a touchy thing, I think. You're right, that's something we definitely don't have in common. I don't see. Again, I don't even remember what Samaran means, like, or what that is. Was an equivalent in this world for. I'm just gonna say 3.
Good. So you're not him.
I might not look like him, but I know in my heart that's, dude. This is just delusion, but it's funny.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmasov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmasov anyway?
Ah, jeez. Okay. Going a little less into the funny now. Because I'm a communard, because I believe a powerful nation state is the only way to protect the working class from what? But because actually he wanted stability and incremental progress, and so do I. Because he was totally a gangster and a bank robber who went for all the cash in the world. That's me. I'm not sure, it's just a feeling I have, but I trust my feelings. Ah, man. I'm gonna go with 5.
Alright, Kras, if you say so.
Wait, what? Problem. The suicide of Krasmasov. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, what the hell is this? There's something you can't get out of your head. Krasmasov, the father of scientific communism, the premier of the Communist Party of Shest, and the Grad during the Anticentennial Revolution, head of the 11-day government, sideburn-toting, bearded figurehead of the movement, shot himself in the mouth and died. One day into his cabinet and things were collapsing around him, just gave up. That's not a good propaganda, is it? Be a communist will be... Wait, why is the B with different font? What? Something about this irks you. I don't even know where to begin thinking about this.
Hold on a second. Is this where you broke in here? Sure you are.
The lieutenant doesn't even bother to reply to this.
I don't want to do the third in front of Kim, especially since, once again, I find myself not knowing anything, really. I probably could say a little more here about my thought process, but once again, I am tired. Maybe we'll return to this. Trying to rage bait. Harry is the reincarnation. Perhaps. God, it sucks that we have like a limited space for the thoughts here, that we have to discard them. Like, you do not have enough skill points available. How does the... okay, this has always confused me. Can you explain this to me? The fact that forgetting a thought takes a skill point. The fact that things in this game, right, specific interactions, specific things you do in the game, like give you XP, does that not already like mean that XP in the game, there is a limited pool of XP, of potential XP to be gotten, right? So why would there be a way to kind of just waste XP on forgetting a thought? Or is it more so like it unlocks the option to take it out and then put it back in, maybe? How does that work? Hello? Oh, she's...
I don't, I don't know. That's a good question. I think this part is just kind of gamified, I guess. You know, if you want to get rid of a thought, you do have to put, like you can't just keep swapping them out constantly.
No, I know that, but again, how does that work mechanically? Because then that just... Doesn't that mean that... Again, there is a... If the way that leveling up here in this game works, there is a limited pool of XP in the world of the game. So why is there a way to just kind of throw it all away? Because I'm assuming it's repeatable. Like you forget a thought, you learn it back, and you forget it again, you learn it back. Very good way to get rid of all potential use for your XP points.
I mean, you could do that, but you could also just, like, not.
Well, yes, but once again, just doing it once already may deprive you of some way of, progressing at a certain different point, because you wanted to...
Well, there's always a way to get more experience points. Like, I don't think you can ever get soft luck in this game where it's like you can't proceed anymore.
Well, yeah,
there's always a way.
Not soft locked, but once again, I don't know. The always a way to get more isn't really accurate if you're thinking about the entire big picture of the game.
No, they're all like there's always a new person to talk to, and like you'll often get XP just by completing a conversation with someone. There's always there's like a different task to be doing.
Yeah, not exactly what. Again, though, I that doesn't refute what I said just now, but maybe we're just not on the same page here. Point is, if I have all of these actual art degree, which by the way I haven't even read this. -1 perception, can't even look at this crap. Yeah, it's another Copo type, the worst one, the most savage and brutal, the art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is crap. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and mean the mediocrity of the works and visual into its institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle. Using the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. I don't... man. Like, okay, magnesium-based life form, date of birth generator. This one is like more interesting to me, right? But like we won't have space for it. But they don't necessarily want to get rid of anything either. Man. Gonna just, yeah, I guess you can. Shouldn't we have? I guess not. I guess this isn't that. Yeah, this wouldn't be the meeting space. It seems too small for like multiple people.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
Oh my god, what is this now? What do you mean? It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square of the inch of the world. Hey, I'm not some sort of a peeper. What does that even... What do you mean?
Nothing. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every lock.
I'm just browsing.
Yes, that's what it is. A quick peek here. A short glance there. It's all quite delectable.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Jamrock Shuffle. -1 esprit de corps, confusing behavior. By now it's clear to you look inside containers. You look to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets, maybe more juicy containers. Let's be honest, you like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind by Philippian kings. By the Philippian kings that hold forbidden relics. Okay, you haven't come across one of those yet, but one day... Wait, is that why you're so hellbent on opening containers? Do you think you'll find the Holy Scepter and the Ober de Montagne? I don't know what either of those are. Also, Jesus Christ, and yet another thought. There's so many of them in the game, oh my god.
I don't think you even have half of them.
No, obviously I don't. My god. Oh. I'm just... man.
Give me a moment.
Well, if we're not gonna go to Titus, it's probably better not to also not to actually investigate what's on the coast there, because that just walking around would also take a long while. I think, okay, I might just be... okay, oh wait, actually, I haven't checked what's on the bench here. I noticed that before and I didn't click on it. I might be comfortable with letting the episode end here. Etched into the wood, barely visible. Remember the rest is lost to time. Dang. You really can't remember the... Garrison Boom Memorial Bench. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of... this is a little silly. What do you have? Do we have anything new to say to this guy?
Kuno saw you wield that can.
Oh.
Sweet graffito action, pig.
Huh.
Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
He says with an approving nod. Damn. Okay, so we can talk to him about it, but not Cindy. Yeah, you like art, Kuno. Papa's bad to the bone, Kuno. Rotten to the core. Thank you, Kuno. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you like art, Kuno.
Fuck no. Art shit.
Okay. Wow, it really seems like you've listened to your conceptualization. Write in an imaginary notebook. Got it. Art is crap. Easy, Kuno. Just a couple of questions. I don't know, one.
That's right, pig. Shit. Okay. Kuno doesn't fuck.
Okay, thank you.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Okay. Yeah, again, tired. If the Titus thing would take a while, the coast thing would also take a while. I think we can leave the episode here, I think.
Okay.
Let me look at the chat one last time. And if you enjoyed this very all over the place stream, like the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Tomorrow is a return of Half-Life Opposing Force, which is exciting. It's been a while since that as well. Stopped by Silksong, obviously. Alright. Looking at the chat. 8. Elysium. Because you ate the paintbrush? Okay. Nearly. Okay, reality is apparent, read that. I have to go buy a non-demo. I'm glad to watch a disco stream after so long. Nice. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching today. I mean, yeah, just see you tomorrow. See you next time. See you again. Oh wait, actually, question of the day. Do we have a question of the day? Oh, which mural actually most speaks to you? Actually, that's a good question. Alright, that's the question of the day that you can answer. You can just say something else if you want to. Okay, like the stream, comment, blah blah blah, everything else. Yeah, there we go. Now, bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.